You are not that. You are not that audible, Ramya. Sorry for that. It seems like you are very far and you are trying to talk in the. The microphone is trying to pull your audio as much as possible, but it is not sufficient.
Yeah, I connected to Bluetooth. That's why it is not.
Oh, you can see there is an option where you can change the audio.
Switch off now. Switch off now.
Yes, there is a mic button and it has got an arrow.
Yeah. Now, sir, it is audible.
Yes, now it is audible. Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Presently,
so you're not working currently. It's okay. It's okay. So what do you look forward? What do you want to work as? You want to work as an accountant?
Yeah.
Do you remember the subject?
Accounts executive. Accounts
Sorry?
executive. Accounts
Okay.
executive. Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember the subject?
In which what kind of language, sir?
No, do you remember the subject in the sense? Do you remember the accounting subject? Do you know how to pass a journal entry?
Finance. I did MBA in finance.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember cost accounting, management accounting.
Very nice. No, I said that since you had done it 3 years ago, do you have connection to it still now?
Yeah, sir.
You have it. Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy to have you here. Yes,
Yeah,
Mr. Prakash. Yes, thank you. Mr. Prakash Singh. Can I talk with you for a moment, Prakash? You have to unmute and talk with me if you want to. Yes, Aarti. Can I talk with you? Yes, Prakash. Are you traveling right now, Prakash? You are in a vehicle, I guess. Okay, I see. Okay. Yes, Aarti.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, are you working currently? As you said, you're not working, right?
No, sir. Actually, I am left the job last 1 month, sir.
Okay. And now you want to get back to some new job so that you can get a good pay also, right?
Actually, right now I am MC's account the training center. I want to learn GST, TDS, IT, return filing, those things, sir.
Okay, very nice. So, what efforts you are putting in? Are you putting in any efforts? Are you trying to do it by yourself? Are you doing something like that?
Yes, sir.
Nice, nice. So, earlier you were working, right?
Yeah.
What you were working?
Actually, account section only. That Tally Prime, all those entries, sir. BRS also.
BRS also you know how to do it. Nice.
Yeah.
So it's good. And now you want to explore the areas of taxation. You want to get into income tax computation. You want to understand GST. Very nice. Yes. Happy to have you, Aarti. Happy to have you here, Aarti. Okay. Yes, I see one person has joined with the name of their device. It is OnePlus Nord. Can you please change it to your name so that I can call you by your name? Can I know your good name, please? Okay. Hi, Varalakshmi. So I guess we are, yes, we are 3 minutes now ahead of the time, scheduled time. Yes, Deepa, I see you have joined. Hi, Deepa. Good evening. Welcome to today's session, Deepa. Okay, in case you want to talk, anyone wants to talk and is talking, you have to unmute first. You have to do that primarily because I won't be able to listen if you're muted up in Zoom. Okay. I see some more joining us. Sir. Yes, Pradeep Singh, can you hear me? Prakash Singh? Prakash, can you hear me? Yes, Android Blue has raised their hand. I don't know why. Yes, can you please change your name? See, device names won't be a good thing to call. I can't call you by your device name, right? It will be better if you change your name and put it so that I can easily call you. Saif, Sai 1+. Okay, so I've seen many of you have joined on time, 7 o'clock. So let me start today's test session. I welcome each one of you to this first session of a new batch where we are going to learn some basics about the pillars of accounting. And we are going to learn also how do we go ahead in this course. Okay, so welcome to each one of you. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Now, first thing I want from each one of you is to change your device name. If there is a device name, it is better to change it to your name.
Yes,
I see
sir.
one. Yes, you did it. Correct. Thank you for that. I see one device name as 1+. Can you please change it to your name? And one more thing I want from each one of you is I need your contact number. How do I get it? Update it in your chat, in the chat, Zoom chat. Put your name and then immediately put your mobile number in front of that itself so that we can contact you and we can make you as a part of this group where we can add your name and update you with the required documents. Can each one of you do this, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Each one of you now I request, open the chat box, type in your name first, then your number in the same message and send it to this group. Yes, by that time each one of you is are doing it. Let us go through what are the topics that we will cover today. Today we will know at the career opportunities that you have in this commerce field. You need to know these things, right? And also you need to know how to be a better person, how to be the best, because being alike, being the same person every day, every year, lifelong, isn't it boring?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we feel bored when we see that same person, same kind of dressing style, same style of talking, same attitude of working. He remains as the same clerical job worker. He doesn't grow in his life. Is it good to be that person?
No.
No. We have potential. Each one of us have that potential. So we must be able to assess those things and we have to grow accordingly. So we, MCJ Training Institute, Accounting Training Institute, are happy to be before you in guiding you in your career. Okay. First,
Okay.
I would like to know what is your qualification. Each one of you, please let me know your qualification. Yes.
Sir, Ashwini, BBM, sir.
Ashwini completed BPM. Very nice. Then anyone else? What is your
Ramya, sir.
qualification? Yes.
Ramya.
Ramya.
MBA in finance. MBA
Sorry?
in finance. MBA in finance.
MBA in finance. Very nice. Yes. Next.
So Pradesh M.Com.
Rajesh has completed MCOM. Very good, sir. Next.
MBA finance.
MBA in finance. Sai. Very nice. Yes, Pradesh. Okay. Anyone else? Please share me your qualification. What qualification have you completed?
So Vinuta, I'm com.
Vinuta MCOM. Very nice to have you here, Vinuta.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good
Anyone
evening.
else? Good evening. Very good evening. Yes. Any more?
Varalakshmi BCom.
Varalakshmi BCom. Very nice, Varalakshmi. Yes.
Salahuddin MBA.
Sorry.
Syed MBA Finance.
Yes. Very nice, sir. Happy to have you here. Welcome to today's session, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes. I see some more names who have not mentioned what is their qualification. Vinaya. Then,
Yes, sir.
yes, Vinaya. What's your qualification?
I am in BA.
Okay.
Worked in accounting section.
Wow.
7 years.
Wow. Worked in accounting section.
Accountant, assistant accountant.
Very nice.
Little bit I know the accountancy, so I will join this course.
Very nice. Very nice, and happy to have you here. See,
Okay.
one thing which is very evident from Vinaya's word is she studied BA, right?
Yes, sir.
Bachelor of Arts. A person who was in a different stream, completely different stream, has come into the world of commerce. Commerce is a very, very, very wide stream, isn't it? Yes, Salahuddin, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. No, sir. I will
Okay.
talk.
Okay, okay.
Go through, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, thank you. Yes,
Hello.
yes. Hello,
Hi, Vijaya.
Vijaya. Hi, Vijaya.
Hi.
What's your qualification? Can you please let me know?
I did MSc in IT.
Ooh, see, this is the wonderfulness of being an accountant. Whatever field you are in, you can come back and be an accountant. Why?
No, I finished
Accounts
it
is all
BCom.
about. Sorry.
I finished it BCom. Later, I did MSc in IT. IT means information technology.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for informing that. Very nice to have you here, Vijaya ma'am, in this session. Can you please change your name so that I can call you by your name? I see some digits in your name place. Can you update that, please?
Which one?
There is your device name. You can update your name. Please look into that and try to change it. I see some other devices like Motorola, Samsung. It's better if we have your name, right?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Sir, you can, sir, they couldn't get, please explain them easily. They couldn't get how to change that name, no. Actually,
Okay. I also have to look into it. If anyone can assist, it will be helpful for me. Where is
that
that
Zoom
settings
ID,
app?
no. Sir is trying to change that Zoom ID name.
They have to change it, right?
That is sir is telling. Instead of looking the digits, no, we have to change our name.
Okay, you have to go to that Zoom window and you have to change that name. I am not sure if I can show it to you in the screen right now.
Sir, in the name option, there is option is there, sir. Rename is option is there, sir. That's
Where
why
can you say it step by step, Sai?
first you click on the name itself.
Okay.
Two options is there. Rename option and right hand and rename option is there. We can
Okay.
click the rename option and you can change your name.
Okay, thank you for informing. Very nice.
Okay, sir.
So I
Thank
am
you.
not seeing it on my screen. Since I am the host of this, I don't see that. It's okay. Yes. Let us now go ahead. See, one thing I was telling about. See, is this commerce meant only for those commerce students who has completed graduation or post-graduation in commerce?
No.
No.
No. It is open to everyone. Why? There is some basic learning which each of us should have when we are into this commerce field. Since commerce is all about money, it's about finance. It is easy to understand because when it comes to money, each one of us are very careful. We know how to manage it, right?
Yes, sir.
And there are some techniques which understanding of those techniques are very easy. That is why the name of this session is 4 Pillars of Accounting. These are the 4 important words which you should know so that
Hi, sir. Kiran, sir, 1 minute.
Yes.
Sorry for the interruption. So I
Yes.
think students, please unmute your audio. So only please mute your audio while speaking. Only you just unmute your audio, okay? Because it is a disturbing. So I think some of students are in unmute only. Please
Yes.
mute your audio.
Yes, I am happy to have you here, sir. Manjunath sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So, Vinaya,
See,
1 minute, sir.
yes, I am
okay,
muting
okay,
them.
fine.
Who are
Thank
the-
you.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Manjunath sir. See, we have gathered here today because we want to see some changes in ourselves. We already might be in the commerce field from our graduation day, from our the 12th, 11th, 12th age. We might be in the commerce stream, or else we might be in some other stream coming up into this commerce field. Whoever comes, commerce field is open to all of them. What we have to know is the basics of everything. We should start questioning why. That's the only thing you have to do. With these basic questions you ask, you can understand why we are going ahead with these rules or these way, and we can learn this subject. Okay. So what are the 4 pillars of accounting? Let me go with that. Manjunath sir, do you have to say anything, sir? One moment. Let
No, sir, you
me.
can just continue. I will join later. No issue. Okay.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, let me now open my notebook. One request to everyone. Everyone should update your name and mobile number in the chat box. If anyone did not hear it, there is one chat box. Chat box and the option is there. You can open it, type in your name, full name, haki, matte nimma mobile number.
Sir, it is disabled, sir.
Sorry?
It's disabled.
It is disabled. Okay. I will look at the alternatives which you can do now. So chat preview. Yes, now I have enabled it. Thank you for informing. Can you see that option has opened?
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you please update it?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Now, each one of you should have a notebook right now. Why? I'm going to say some things. You have to note this down, which will help you in your future learning. I see someone has started their video. Please don't do that. Okay. Only the audio is required when you are talking with me. Other time you can keep yourself unmuted, muted, and you can talk with. And the rest of the time you can keep it muted. Yes. Let me open my notebook. By that time you update your numbers. Okay. Now I'm sharing my screen so that you can look at my screen. Yes. One question to everyone. Do you remember that accounting rule which we learned when we were doing our graduation? Or when
Yes,
we were in...
Yes, sir.
Yes. What's that rule? Can someone say? There are 3
Indian
heads in
rule,
that.
sir. Yes.
Real account, personal account, nominal account.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then we were asked to classify which one will go to the real account, which one will go to the nominal account, which one will go to the personal account, right?
Yes, sir.
Confusion in putting into 3 boxes. See, first we are given 3 boxes which you have to choose.
Yes, sir.
One is real, personal, nominal. Then we have to say, for example, if we get furniture, we have to decide whether it is real, personal, or nominal. Remembering those things and dividing it and remembering those golden rule of accounting is a difficult thing. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. All those things created a lot of confusion. It took us months to understand the journal entry, right?
Yes, sir.
But there is a much more simpler way of understanding it. That is the way we are going to teach you each of the subject, each of the topics, so that you can understand it to the core. And you can make sure that you do not make any mistake when you are learning, when you are practicing also. Because while practicing, it is a matter of respect, right? When we do all the work correctly without any mistake. Isn't it? ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ. It's a respect to us if we do it without any mistake. ಅಲ್ವಾ? Would it be good if we are pointed out frequently by our colleagues? ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Is it good? No. For that reason, understanding these 4 pillars of accounting will open up your world of accountancy. You will feel that accounting is very easy. Why? Because in all the accounting software, what is the basic thing you should know? What should be debited and what should be credited, right?
Yes, sir.
Finally, everything ends up with debit and credit itself. So to understand this, there are 4 boxes which you have to understand.
Good.
Do you remember the profit and loss account?
Yes, sir.
In the profit and loss account, there are 2 sides, which is on the debit side. One is the debit side, another is the credit side. In debit side, what do we write always?
Expense.
We write the expenses. On the credit side, what do we write?
Income.
This is the first 2 pillar of accounting. Any item which comes can be either a expenditure or an income, isn't it? So mention point number 1 as expenditure, point number 2 as income. These are the first 2 pillars. Okay. If it is not an expenditure or if it is not an income, what will be that expense or what will be that amount? It will go and form part of the balance sheet. Here we have the assets
And liability.
Liabilities.
Can you please mute your audio? There is some background
Except
disturb which is
faculty,
happening.
please mute your audio. So it will be like disturb for other students also. Please try to understand. Only while answering, please unmute your audio. Okay. Please try to understand.
Yes, I muted it, sir. Yes. Okay. Now, yes, I am back to my screen. See, we see assets on one side, and there is, what's the other side?
Liabilities.
Very nice. Thank you for that answer. Liabilities. Whatever forms good value for the company, whichever is used in the long term of the business, are called as assets. And whatever is payable to someone, which the business owes, is called as the liability. So there are 2 parts in the balance sheet, which is assets and liability. These are other 2 pillars of accounting. So now you know what are the 4 pillars of accounting, right?
Yes, sir.
Based on these 4 pillars of accounting, learning accounting rule is easy. Can you note down these 2 also? Liabilities and asset. Now, let us look who are friends here. We have 4. I am putting the numbers for your reference. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here, who are friends we will look. Friends in the sense, who match the same rule, who has the same rule always.
Sir, income and asset and expenditure and liability.
Income and asset, no. Sorry, I'm sorry to inform you that that's the not matching way.
Expense
Because-
and asset, liabilities and income.
Very good, very good. Thank you for that answer. I will explain you why also. See, I have written here a debit. Can you see it, please?
Yeah.
So expenditure always is a debit. That's very easy to remember because in profit and loss account, First, what we write on the left-hand side will be a debit amount. So expenditure always is a debit. Now, I will write it clearly here so that you can easily remember it. So debit always stands to expenditure, EXP I am writing here. Okay. And we know what is a credit by looking at the profit and loss account. What is a credit?
Income.
Someone told income very low voice. You can confidently say it. It is income. You are correct. Yes. Credit is income. These two we have understood clearly. Now, let us go to the balance sheet. Here, assets are always debit.
Debit.
Okay. Assets are always debit. So I write here assets. So who is friend of expenditure?
Asset.
So assets and expenditure always go together. The rule for these two are same. And when it comes to income, who will be its friend?
Liabilities.
Yes, very nice. So by understanding this, it is like understanding the accounting rules. What comes in what. So now I'll explain about assets and expenditure. See, for expenditure or asset, to increase the balance, we always have to debit, right?
Yes, sir.
Whenever an expenditure is debited, it means value of that expenditure
Increase.
very good. Value of that expenditure increased. The same way, whenever an asset is debited, it means the value of that asset. Very good. Now, I want some examples. I want to make sure that you know what is an expenditure, what is an asset. Can we know that? What is an expenditure? Example for an expenditure.
Regular expenses. Regular expenses is called expenditure.
Yes, regular expenditure. Can you name some, sir? Can you name some, please?
Salary,
Rent, salary, wages,
administrative expenses,
Rent,
production related
admin expenses,
Telephone expenses. So
Traveling expense.
stationery expenses,
postage,
commission,
administrative and production related expenses.
printing and stationery, depreciation.
yes,
Professional
there are
fees.
many, right? There are many. So you know all of those things which come in the profit and loss account on the debit side, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Now, can we know some assets?
Plant and building.
Bank,
Plant and machinery, furniture.
Yes.
Rent received.
Rent received. Rent received will be an income, right?
letters,
Advance rent, sir. Advance rent. Not
Okay,
rent.
advance
and
rent received.
miscellaneous.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Furniture, equipment.
Yes, all those things comes. Now,
Bills receivable.
yes, very nice. Bills receivable also forms part of an asset. Now, are we able to differentiate from expenditure and asset? Can we
Yes,
differentiate
sir.
what is, why we say something? Now, why can't rent become asset? Why can't admin expense become an asset? Do you know the reason for differentiating these?
So we are prepaid. This was a prepaid.
Hello.
Yes, let us talk one by one. Anyone who wants to talk can speak. Yes.
The rental.
Go through, brother. Go through.
Yes, Alauddin. Sorry, I could not understand you.
No, sir. We have two types of asset. No, then rent also, advance rent also one part of asset, current asset.
No. I'm asking why there is a different term called as rent, different term called as expense, and different term called as asset. What's the difference between rent, expenditure and asset? I'm asking. ಯಾವ್ದ ಈಗ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ರೂಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್, ಬಟ್ ವೈ ಡು ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವಶನ್. You
That is a
understand?
fixed asset, no?
Yes. I will tell you the correct reason. See, it is a fixed asset, true. But why do we call it as a fixed asset and why don't we recognize it as an
If we
expenditure?
are using in what?
For long period.
That will be a
Yes.
long-term benefit.
Yes.
That will be-
Any expenditure which has its benefits for a long period of time is called as asset. This is the way you have to understand each and every technical words when we are teaching. Every day we are going to have some games where you have to learn some words and you have to explain me.
Sir, what
Okay.
you said that, can you please repeat again?
Yes, I can repeat it. Happily repeat it. See, any expenditure, any spending which we make, which gives us
Okay.
the benefit for a longer period of time is called as
Okay.
asset. ಯಾವ್ದು ಖರ್ಚನ್ನು ನಾವು
Okay.
ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದರ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್. I am paying 20,000 for the furniture. Will I use it for only 1 month and then give it to someone else or sell it?
No, sir.
No. It will be used for over a period of 5 years, 10 years, any number of years till that furniture will be strong, right?
Yes.
So that expenditure I can't book in my profit and loss account. Profit and loss account al hakukagudilla. I have to show that it is continuing and being part of my business. Hagagi adu asset agutte. This is the difference between an expenditure and asset. Expenditure, for example, I am paying rent. I paid rent of 25,000 more than the furniture value. Furniture value 20,000 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ, rent 25,000 payment ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. But can I show it as an asset?
No.
No, sir.
Why? Can someone explain? Can Ashwini explain me?
Asset, we are using it for a long period, sir.
Yes.
Expense, it is a like monthly wise we have to pay.
Yes, you said it very right. Since we are paying rent on a monthly basis, ಆ ತಿಂಗಳ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಆ ತಿಂಗಳು ನೀವು ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yeah.
If you pay rent for that month, you can stay for the next month. If you don't pay rent for the previous month, you won't stay. You won't be staying there for the next month. That expenditure is concerned only to one particular month, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the main difference between an expenditure and asset. Once you know this classification, you can easily remember the accounting rule. Now let us go further with this accounting rule. Since you know what is expenditure, what is asset, always we have to debit when an expenditure value increases or asset value increases.
Yes,
So
Sir,
when do we credit
Hello?
it? Can Vijaya let me know?
sir, I'm
Vijay,
Syed,
ma'am?
sir. I have small. Hello.
Yes, yes, Syed. Please tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt here. You
Sure,
are saying what you are saying. No, asset should be used for long time. You are saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For definition part, I am asking.
Okay.
If in this asset, no, we can't use in a short term. That is my question.
So the purpose of having that asset, one thing, furniture, I can use it for a long term or short term also. But why do I buy or purchase a furniture? So that I can use it for a long term, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If my intention itself is for short term, am I going to sell it for profit? I should look into. If I am selling it for profit, then it will be my expenditure. Now it will be expenditure and further it will be an income when I sell it for profit.
Expenditure part, okay, sir. You are saying for asset definition, it is only used in the long term basis only. You are
Yes.
saying.
Short term. Do we have any example for that short term assets, sir?
Short term assets are there. No, for example, current assets all are short term only. No.
Yes.
Current
Short
assets,
term means
cash
whose
and,
rotation
cash
is expected, sir. Whose
Sir.
whichever assets turnover or use is expected above a year is called as
Fixed assets.
yes, current assets. Current assets means whose turnover will be happening not immediately. Whose changes in value will not happen immediately. For example, debtors. Debtor settlement period will be 30 days, 60 days. Sometime it might expand for a year also, right?
Within 1
Cash
year.
balance, bank balance, all those are running assets of a business which will be carried forward for further period also. Do we open a bank account and immediately close that bank account, sir?
No, sir. That's why only I raised my question.
Yes,
You-
you are clear on that, sir. The
Yeah.
same tone of
Hmm.
whatever is there for fixed asset, the same rule will be apply for the current asset also.
Okay. So that
ನಾನು
what
ಏನು-
is the ultimate? What is the ultimate definition for asset? Assets are two types. For example, I am telling about elaboration. We need a perfect definition. No,
Okay,
you are saying
okay.
fixed asset. Fixed asset is different and current asset
No,
is
no,
different.
no. I'm not saying fixed asset, sir. I'm saying any asset, sir. It can matter
No,
any asset.
Ashwini,
Sorry.
Ashwini said no. Ashwini said no. She said fixed asset. Then you agreed.
Okay.
So that I am asking, what is the perfect definition, correct definition for asset? I am asking.
Asset is the expenditure
Asset?
made by a company for
Yes.
which the benefits are expected to be received over a period of time. It's not a short-term
Okay.
benefit, it is a long-term benefit.
Oh,
Long-term means which is beyond our foreseeable thing. See, bank account, current account. I can't give you the exact, if you want the exact definitions, I will come back with those answers tomorrow, sir. I will give you the correct
Okay, sir.
definition of it if you want. For understanding purpose, it is enough to know that asset means something whose benefit is expected over a period of time. Rent,
Okay.
only 1 month benefit. Bank account, cash account, debtors, their benefit is received over the period of time. Isn't it? That is
Yes.
the difference.
Okay.
That is the difference we are having between expenditure and asset. We need to know what is
Okay.
expenditure, what is asset. That's the reason I wanted only just a layman's term. Normal ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. If you go very much deep into it, yes, you said, as you said, we have to go by the definitions. We'll keep ourselves
Okay, sir.
confined only to basic understanding. Is it okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Now, I want to ask one question. Can someone help me on this? Can Vijaya ma'am help me on this? See, I said whenever we debit, the value of expenditure and asset increases. What
Pardon,
if?
I not understood.
Okay.
Pardon, again?
See, whenever we are buying something, furniture, we debit it because
Okay.
the value must increase.
Yeah.
ನಾವು ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಈಗ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we are buying it that furniture and we debit it. I said ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೇಲ್
Okay.
ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಆಸೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಈಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೋದಾಗ
Credit.
Credit.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. So this rule applies for both expenditure and asset.
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 So
Expenditure
asset
and
value ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆದಾಗ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Credit.
ಒಂದ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುವಾಗ, ಯಾವತ್ತು ಮೇಲ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೋದಾಗ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Are we clear on this?
Yes, sir.
ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬದಲು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಿಬಹುದು ನಾನು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ರೆಂಟ್ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ರೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು? ರಿವರ್ಸಲ್, ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಎಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ರಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ರೆಂಟಿನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಗೆ 15,000 ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದೆ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 12,000 ರೆಂಟ್. ಕೆಲವು ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರ ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ ಮುಂಚಿನ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿನವರಿಗೆ?
No.
ಹಾಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಶಾಶ್ವತ, ಅದು ಫಾರ್ ಎವರ್ ದಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಮೇನ್. ಇಫ್ ಎನಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇನ್ ರಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ನೌ ವಿ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ expenditure asset part. Same way we can look into the income and liabilities part also.
Yes, sir.
See, income and liabilities
Sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir.
Okay. Sorry. I believe that I got disconnected.
Yes, sir.
There is some issue with this. See, so
Network.
what? Yes, there is some issue with this network, right? Am I audible right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry for the discussion. What happens is, sir, I teach for almost 10 minutes and then I get to know no one is responding. Are they? That means, sorry, till where was I? Did you see me writing these things, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now on income and liability. Okay.
Okay. You saw it till income and liabilities, right?
Yes, sir.
See, these are the debit friends, assets and expenditure. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ಮೈ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್. ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಬೈ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ರೂಲ್, when should I, whenever there is an increase in income, what should I do?
Credit.
I can put these two friends here itself so that you can clearly differentiate it.
So for that one, you can give an example.
Yes, I can give an example. For example, regarding income, I'll give an example.
Okay.
My sales, I've done sales. Whether sales is an expenditure or income?
Income.
Yes.
Income.
It means I will be receiving money for the sales, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Or else I have received interest income, bank interest.
That is also income. Okay.
That is also income. So whenever I'm receiving income, where will it go and sit in the profit and loss account?
Income
That
side.
is
Income side.
Yes.
Credit.
That
exactly.
is, it will sit in the income side. You said it rightly. And
Yes.
sitting in the income side means credit balance increased, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
For that
Yes,
reason,
sir.
we have to credit whenever there is an increase in income.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then when will we, okay, regarding the income part I told her, now I'll tell about the liabilities part. Liabilities is the business owner puts capital. What is capital actually?
Investment.
Capital is the money put in by the owner of the business. There are two persons. There are two persons now. One is the owner, another one is the business. These two persons are different from the accounting point of view. Owner, okay, I did not start my video.
So it is on only.
It's on. You can see me.
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
Now,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
now you can see me,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Because I want my expressions also to transfer to you. Okay. So now, see, there are two persons here. One is the owner, one is the business. These two are different persons as per accounting. Do you know?
Yes, sir.
Whatever money the owner gives, the business has to give back when he closes that business. That is the rule. If
Yes,
the
sir.
owner gives 1 lakh rupees and if the business got closed within a month, for example, unfortunately that business got closed, that 1 lakh rupees that owner should receive back. So it is like a borrowing, one business borrowing ಮಾಡಿದಾಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ owner ಇಂದ. Look from the business point of view. Business ಸಾಲ ತಕೊಂಡಾಗೆ ಓನರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಅಲ್ವಾ? That is why it is a liability always, capital. Are we clear on this point? Why capital is a liability?
Yes, sir.
So capital, bank loan, a business has taken bank loan. Where will it appear in the balance sheet?
Liability side.
On the liability side. As I said, yes, correct, sir. As I said, income and liabilities are friends, sir. So whenever a liability is increasing, what should we do?
Credit.
Yes, we have to credit. So that way, when there is an increase in liability, we have to credit. And when there is a decrease in liability, what should we do?
Debit.
Debit.
To summarize the 4 pillars of accounting, I'll put down everything again so that we can understand it clearly. 2 headings now: debit, credit, what do we go with? Expenditure and asset. Our friends. So whenever there is an increase in assets or expenditure, we have to debit it, and whenever there is a decrease, right? Are we clear on this?
Yes, sir.
And when it comes to income and liabilities, what is the rule?
When liability decreases, we have to debit it.
Debit. And when liability increases, we have to
Credit.
yes. Okay. These are some basic concepts. How do you remember it? How do you practice this every time? You have to repeatedly do some problems on these. That is the only way you will be understanding it. Okay. Since we have got some time, shall we explore this thing immediately? Shall we get to know whether we have learned it correctly or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, write down in your notebook, write down in your book these items. I will randomly write some items. We have to classify them into type, and we have to write whether we are debiting or crediting. Okay, I got disconnected and now I am connected back. I sometimes feel like I'm just like a thunder. Sometime I come and sometime I go. I don't know why this Kolaveri. I have spoken with Zoom team, but still facing this issue. Okay. Now, I am writing regarding furniture purchased. Second one is bank loan borrowed. Third one is interest paid. Fourth one is what do I do? Discount. Okay, I'll do simple. Sorry. Interest received. We are good with this for now. Now I'll ask each one of you. I will specifically ask to only one person. That person only has to respond. Because everyone should talk, right? Now my question will go to can Mr. Shiv Kumar give me answer to the first one? Furniture purchased. Which type of a pillar is this? Furniture purchased. Shiv Kumar, can you please talk with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shiv Kumar. First, I am asking you one question. I have purchased furniture.
Okay,
Which
sir.
kind of pillar does it form part of? Income, expenditure, asset, liability. We have to first be able to divide under what head it comes.
Fixed assets.
Okay, it comes under asset, right?
Yes, sir.
So the type is asset. Now, what is happening to the value we have to see? Whether furniture value is increasing or furniture value is decreasing. What is happening here?
Furniture value will be increasing.
So increase, when there is an increase in the furniture value, which is an asset, what are we going to do?
Debit.
Yes. You said it rightly. Thank you for the answer. Very good. Now, my next question will be going towards Miss Jyotika. Can Miss Jyotika talk with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Jyotika. My next question is for you. I have borrowed loan from the bank. We have borrowed loan from the bank. Under which pillar does this come?
Asset.
Okay. I have borrowed loan. Now let us look into it. Let us think if you have thought it correctly. Loan. Do you know Kannada, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Loan. Loan ige Kannadadalli ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದು?
ಸಾಲ.
Yes, we say it as Sala. Sala means ನಾವು ಅದು ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಆದ್ರೂ ದುಡ್ಡು ತಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ನಮ್ದೇ ದುಡ್ಡ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದುಡ್ಡ ಅದು?
ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ
ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮನಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿನ ದುಡ್ಡು ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಲೋನ್ ತಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಸಾಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ದುಡ್ಡು ತಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಾಲ ತಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ತಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಅದು ಯಾವತ್ತು ಲೋನ್. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಾರೋಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನಾವು ಬೇರೆಯವರ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಮ್ದೇ ದುಡ್ಡು ನಾವು ತಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಸೆಟ್, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ದು SBI ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಟ್. But if we have borrowed it from someone else and we have to pay that person, it is always a liability. Are we clear on this?
Yes, sir.
So, sorry, someone is trying to talk. I am not able to hear. Sorry. Can you repeat it? No, sorry. Sai Shilpa, I guess, is trying to talk. Clear illa, ma'am, nimdu audio.
మళ్ళీ టమాటా పండు ఉండాలి లేదా నేనే చూసుకున్నాను కదా, తెలియదు నేను నాకు.
Okay. I hear some Telugu talking behind. It's okay. If you're not able to understand, you can ask me, okay? Yes. Now, bank loan borrowed. When bank loan is borrowed, what kind of pillar is it?
Liabilities.
It is a liability. When my liability, when I borrow loan, will my loan increase or decrease? When we borrow loan, when loan is borrowed, will the balance increase or decrease? For example, we had a loan of 10,000. Now we borrowed 50,000 loan. Will this balance increase or decrease the loan balance?
Increase. Increase.
It will increase, right? The liability will increase.
Yeah.
When the liability increases, what should we do?
Credit.
Credit.
Yes, that's the right answer. You can go ahead with writing a credit there. When the liability increases, credit it. Now, interest paid. I have borrowed loan and now I am paying that interest. Okay, I did not share my screen, right? Now I am asking this question to Miss Vadalakshmi.
Expense.
Yes, sir.
What do I do when interest is paid? Which pillar does it go to?
Interest paid is in like a liability, sir.
Okay.
It's an
See,
expense. Okay.
sorry?
It's an expenses.
Yes, it is not a liability. Liability is which is paid over the year. Principal amount of that will be a liability. We will show it in the balance sheet.
Okay, sir.
ಈಗ ಈ 60,000 liability ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ 60,000 ಮೇಲೆ 10% interest ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? 6,000 ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ when I'm paying that interest, when this interest is paid, it is an expenditure, right?
Yes, sir. Expenditure.
So we have to put this under the pillar of expenditure. And since what is happening here, expenditure is increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
We have to
Debit.
yes, thank you for that answer. Now we'll go with the last part, interest received. If a company is receiving an interest, what will happen? Can Mr. Arun Shetty?
Yes, sir. Sir, this is
Which
income,
pillar does it form? Yes, very nice, sir. Why it is income? Can you explain me?
sir. ಇದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ ಸರ್?
Yes, sure. ಯಾವುದೇ ಭಾಷೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You whichever you are comfortable.
ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಇದು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
Correct. We are receiving our revenue, right? ನಮ್ಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Our bank balance will go up and it's an income for us. So in that case, what will we do? What should we do, sir? When the income increases, we have to
Credit.
So the income increases and crediting it. See, these comes with practice. We have to start practicing on this. So every day we will get some questions like this and we will solve it when we are free. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
If any trainer forgets to give any question, you have the rights to ask, sir, I want some questions for my training purpose, for my learning purpose. Can you give some question? That must be your way of learning. Okay, it will help you itself, right?
Yes, sir.
ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್?
ನಮ್ಗೆ.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಅಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಟು ಅಸ್?
Income to us.
It will be income to us and as an asset also, alwa?
Sir.
We are going beyond the accounting rules ಈಗ. ಅದು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಸಾರಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೆ ಯಾವತ್ತು, ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
Yes, sir.
ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಈಗ ಕಲಿಬೇಕಾದ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು.
Yes, sir.
When you learn from now itself, future will be a happy asset. In future it will be a happy asset for you. That knowledge won't go for the waste. For example, let's take a look now. A person has some amount of 50,000, for example. That 50,000, he has two options now. Let us have a person right now. Audio mute ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ please? Can you mute the audio? It's a bit noisy. I have to mute it by myself. Huh? Okay, I will do it. No issue. Mute. Who is talking? Yes. Okay. This good person has rupees 50,000. He has two options now. He completed his graduation and he has two options. He wants to start a business or he can work. One thing I have to ask you, is our graduation learning enough for our working purpose? Now graduation al BCom al ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೇವೆ, is it sufficient for our working purpose for our
No,
career?
no, sir. No,
Why,
sir.
why can you please explain me why? Do you know why? Why is
Totally,
it sufficient?
totally different from that. As
Yes.
we are studying that.
Whatever we learn during our graduation will be enough only for exam point of view, for scoring good marks. When we go to the practical area, we need to know accounting software, right?
Yes, sir.
We need to know Excel also. It is a great thing that we have, and it is very much prime thing we should know Excel.
Yes, sir.
All our work, accounting work, taxation work, anything which we want to remember, anything which we don't want to forget, all things we put in Excel. Knowing Excel is important. Do we learn these things in our graduation?
No.
So after completing our graduation, understanding these practical subjects is very important. We do not know how to file an income tax return. We do not know how to do the TDS computation and how to file it online. We don't know how the GST website looks. We need to know those things. GST, how is that portal? How it works? We need to know those things. So those things we can understand by two ways. One is by training, one is by practical experience. We can work and learn. But is it easy to work and learn at the same time? It will take years. When you're working, you will be assigned many responsibilities.
Yes.
You will have that work pressure, and that time you can't invest your time in learning. Nimma senior ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ subordinates ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಪಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. You can't learn why you are doing it. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಅಲ್ವಾ? For that reason, this boy, this person who got his graduation done, he wants to go to work, but that work comes with a training requirement. All of you have joined this session to get into this training. I'm explaining you what is the advantage of training. See, okay, take for example, that person did a business. That business might go into a loss. Will he get back that 50,000 again?
No.
But this person went for the training. He invested some money. Let's take for example, he invested somewhere around 30,000 to get trained. Now he has this 20,000 remaining with him. But after this training, is there any loss for him?
No.
No.
He can regain or
Knowledge.
he can earn.
You can earn knowledge, sir. Sir?
Yes.
This thing of disconnection is creating a lot of sorry for the issue. Okay, see, I was talking alone for almost I want someone to say yes sir when I say something, so that I can that
We
would
are
be
not
helpful.
sure where you're gone.
Yes, I don't know where did I go. Sorry again. See, I was explaining. I drew many things and wrote many things. Okay, where was I when I got disconnected?
Work training, sir.
Learn and get
Yes.
back knowledge.
Yes, we will get the knowledge by learning it. ಆ 30,000 spend ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, he can learn and get it back within 1 month or 2 months.
Yes, sir.
How? By working efficiently. He knows not only the subjects which he learned in the graduation, but he knows how to work also. Entries pass ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು. He knows how to, if he doesn't know something, also he can learn when he is at work because basics strong ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So for that reason, training will assist you to
Sir,
get
some
back
noise,
whatever
sir.
you have spent.
So some
I
noise.
think from Pradesh
There is some
side.
noise. Okay, thank you for the information. Are we clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you, Deepak. Yes. So ಈ 30,000 ನಾವು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, he will get back it. But business ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
ಅದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಎಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. He might earn somewhere around 15,000 in the beginning. 15,000 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. In small towns, in small town like my town where I reside, salary of 10,000, salary of 8,000, starting salary ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And over 2-3 years, over 4-5 years, it might increase maximum up to some 15,000. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Why? ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ನಿಂಗೆ ಖಾಲಿ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. To learn practical, we will take years. But in training institute, in MCJ, you will learn these concepts within a span of 2 months or 3 months, based on what category you choose. So this will help you to boost up your learning and it will increase your knowledge base, right? Second part, you can earn more also with this. You can be happy and satisfied with your work because there is no tension of learning. You have already learned everything. What you have to do? Daily job you have to do, and you have to look in further learning if you want to grow ahead also. So your salary will be also more when you have got a training because you know how to do it, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the advantage of deciding correctly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, since we have got into this, I have prepared a presentation so that I can explain you these concepts clearly. So what is MCJ? Let us know about ourselves now. You should know about us and I should know about you. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Let us put our some moment in learning this. At MCJ, you learn everything that you need to work and be good at your workplace. We also train you at an interview level also. Subject level. If you have any issues, we are here. Practical level. If you have any doubts, we are here. English learning also. We help you. How? You talk in English, you listen English, you practice it with us within 2 months. Rapidly your English will improve. Okay.
Bad network, sir. Sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, lot of disturbance, sir.
Okay.
Continuously disturbance is going on.
Yes. Can everyone please mute your audio? I'm also getting that.
Not their mistake, sir. This, I think, network.
Not network. I see something background. Someone is talking. Yes, I guess I muted everyone, sir. Hopefully we don't listen any background noise happening. Okay. So let us look at the career opportunities we have. As a graduate, what are the career opportunity we have? Can anyone name them?
In commerce, sir?
In commerce, yes. In the field of commerce, what is our career opportunity?
Hello.
Career opportunity. One thing. Before that, one differentiation I have to make. We have to learn English rightly also, right? English and correct agi kalibekalva. Career matte carrier are two different words. Yes, the word which is you can see on my screen is career. What is the meaning of career?
Career means or career.
What is the meaning of career and what is the meaning of carrier? Career means future jobs which we do. The jobs which we do is called as career. Carrier means cycle hindgade one carrier iruttalla where we can carry things. Do you know it?
Yes, sir.
The carrier anta. So this word is career. So let us look at the career opportunities. After being a commerce student, athwa ನೀವು commerce student ಅಲ್ದಿದ್ರು ಸಹ, you can be an accountant, right?
Yes, sir.
You can be a tax consultant. Tax consultant ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. I want to know only GST. ನಾನು GST ಕಲಿತೇನೆ, GST ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. Big firms have those opportunities. ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಲಿತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಬಟ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ನೋ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಹ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
You can be a finance person. Finance ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು? Does anyone know?
Accounting is what expenses are incurred that we have to record. In finance,
Yes.
we have to plan future plan.
Yes. You said it rightly. Yes. Accounting is recording of financial transactions. Finance is managing the funds, managing the money which a business has. That is the main difference. Okay. Accounting andre ನಾವು ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಫಿನಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಬೇಕು, ಹೌ ಟು ಸೇವ್ ಮನಿ, ಹೌ ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಬರೋದು ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಆಡಿಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವೇರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಆಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್, isn't it? So there are n number of opportunities in the commerce field. So being an accountant is a wonderful job. Why? You get to know how to record the transaction of the business and you be part of that financial decision making also. So before starting your career, or if you are in your career, you need to ask some basic questions. Okay, background many disturbances, right? One time my network will get disconnected, some other time someone else will be talking. In spite of all those, we are continuing. That must be our that must be the way we lead our life also, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, do I have the required skill to start my career is the question. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟಾ, ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಉಂಟಾ ನನ್ನ ಕರಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೇ ನೀವು ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ someone read it please? Can Ashwini read it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Am I good with I had learned during my graduation?
Okay. Am I good at what I learned during graduation? ನೀವು ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಒಳ್ಳೇದ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲಿಯೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹೈ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. 100% ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, 95% ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀವ್ ಏನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಂತ? ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಾ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್.
No.
ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್.
Theoretically, knowing about it, but
ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಾಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಈಗ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಹೌ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ರಿಕನ್ಸಿಲಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಲೆಡ್ಜರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್, isn't it?
yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಉಂಟಾ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಎಸ್ ನೋ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ ಬರೀರಿ, ನಿಮ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಸ್ ನೋ ಬರೀರಿ. Next question is, can you read it please? Continue reading it.
Do I know how to practically work with my learnings during graduation?
ನಾನು ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತು. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಫ್ರೇಸ್ ಇಟ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು, ಆ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಈಗ ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ? No. Then put a no in your book. If the answer is no, put a no. ಕೆಲವರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. I might have someone who have been already working. If you know it, put a yes. It is okay. ನಿಮ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, put a yes. It is okay. You know it.
Next question. Am I satisfied with my current work?
ನೀವು ಈಗ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಉಂಟಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? ಸೊ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಂದಾಪುರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟೌನ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಡು? BCom, you are working for some 5 years also, they pay you nominal amount, 10,000, 12,000, like that. Those amount they pay, even with those number of experience. But when it comes to a bigger town, when it comes to a multinational corporation, with the knowledge you have, you might get a bigger pay also. With you being placed in the correct company or correct business place, you might have a good pay also. So see, what is your answer for this? Am I satisfied with my current work? If yes, write yes. If no, write no. Then, am I being paid enough? Is the next question. If you're working, is your pay satisfactory? Is the next question. No. Prompt answer, right? There is one thing which my boss, not my boss, every boss say, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ರು ಸಾಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. It's obvious, but still we know if you are paid less, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next question is, am I able to do a advanced learning? ನೀವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ you are not working now, you are at home, are you able to do advanced learning?
No.
Write a no there please. ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, GST ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ GST ಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು, PT PF ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗಂತ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು, ESI ಇದು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಾ ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್, what did I write? Can someone read it please? I am not able to. Am I
confident to face an interview?
Yes. If you're not working right now and you want to go for a new interview, or else if you're working and you want to change your job, are you confident to clear an interview? Is the next question. Because you need to know how to present yourself, how to prepare CV, how to talk, how to ask questions, how to answer. Also you should know, right?
Yes.
So those things, do you have confidence on that? Is the next question. Do you have the required skills to get selected for my dream job? You might have a dream job saying that ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ನಂಗೆ ಒಂದು 40,000 ಸಂಬಳ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ I would be happy. ನಾನು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಖುಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಕಲಿತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಟ್ are you doing it now?
No.
ಆ ತರ ನಿಮ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಜಾಬ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್.
No, sir.
Will I be able to cope up with the growing needs of my employer? ಬಾಸಿನ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿನ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ತರ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಡು, ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡು, ಆ ತರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡು, ಅಥವಾ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ನಿಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಡು ನಾಟ್ ನೋ ದ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಟ್, ಯು ಡು ನಾಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ. ಮೌಸ್ ಅನ್ನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫುಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಡೌನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೀವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ. Those are some factors which we might face. Are you in such kind of troubles? Is my question. Can I improve my required skills by myself? Naniagi khud by myself. Can I improve my skills? Is the next question.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't want anyone's help. I will be whatever I want by myself. Is it easy?
Not
Yes,
possible.
yes,
Easy.
sir.
Not easy.
Yes.
Yes, you said it right, sir. I will explain why. Ena gottунಟಾ? Motivation ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
Yes.
ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. 2 ದಿನ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ, 3ನೇ ದಿನ. So the next question I want to ask you is, am I trying to be the best and are you able to be it? ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ನಾನು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ? ನಿನ್ನೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ. What changes have you seen in yourself over these 5 years, 10 years, any number of years? ನೀವು 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ 10 ವರ್ಷ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವೇನ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. If you have been working for 5 years, look at those 5 years. Have you seen any changes in you? Has your personality changed? Has your attitude changed? Has your way of working changed? Are you gaining respect when you are working? Normally we expect respect alwa, along with our salary we want respect also.
Yes sir.
Are you getting that respect is my question. So look at these questions. Idu ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಾ? Self analysis, self assessment. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ every day morning when I wake up, I decide what I have to do today. When I go to bed, I think what good did I do today? ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಏನು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂತ. That must be our practice. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆಂದ್ರೆ to set your career. If your answer for these questions is no, ಯಾವುದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಂತ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಕಲ್ತದ್ ಸಾಕಾಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್, ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ whatever support you want is being given by MCJ Training Institute. We will be happy to have you here along with us in this journey of being the best person. Potential ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ. Potential ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಹತೆ. What can we do ಅಂತ. Each one of us are able to be the best, isn't it?
Sir.
How? By practice. Are you able to run for 5 kilometers at this age? Are we able to? Why? Because we did not practice it, right?
Yes sir.
ಈ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಚಿಕ್ಕವರು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಓಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಈಗ ಓಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ಫೈನ್. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಕಲಿಬೇಕಿದ್ದಿತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನ ಕಲ್ತ್ರೆ now you would have been in a good job, but now you have an opportunity before you that you can be the best. How to be the best? Let us look at it. See, what do we do? Nam ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಈಗ, ನಿಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ you self analyze yourself, whatever you need alwa. Now let me tell you what do we do. See, our teaching method, we have 2 modes of teaching. Mode andre the way in which we teach. Now we are in the online mode alwa.
Yes sir.
Another one is the
Offline.
Thank you for the other word, offline mode. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು, ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಉಳಿದದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರಿಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes sir.
ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೋಡಲ್ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಬಿಗ್ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್, ಇದು ಒಂದು ತೊಂದರೆ. ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೈನರ್ ನಿಮ್ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. They will look at your working, they will train you immediately. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Sir.
You need not take your computer and go in the training center. We have enough computers at our center so that we can teach you there. Software ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. What you have to do, go to the branch, learn there and come back. Which is advantage? Offline mode is advantage. Branch ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಲಿಯೋದು advantage. But for those who are out of Bangalore ಹೊರಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ, you can't travel every day. ಆವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ನೌ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದಾಗೆ ಯಾರು ಹೂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್. No, I am connected.
Okay, sir. Yes sir.
Okay. That moment of fear na istottu ನಾನು ಡಿಸ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ನ ಅಂತ. So these kind of limitations are there in offline, but if you can't be these kind of limitations are there in online. If you can't be at offline, online is okay. ನೀವು ಈ ತರ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಬಂದು you can learn. So ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಏನಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Are you able to understand now the accounting rule? Have you understood the 4 pillars at least?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What are the 4 pillars?
Asset, expense, liability, income.
Income, expenditure, asset, liability.
Very nice, sir. You can say it by that way itself. Income, expenditure, asset, liability. So who are friends, sir? There are 2 groups in this.
Asset
Friends,
and expenditure, income and liability.
yes, asset and expenditure, income and liability. Since you know this basic, now you can go for what is to be debited, what is to be credited.
Yes, sir.
Who comes in the debit group? Always debit. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವತ್ತು increase ಆದಾಗ debit ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Who
Yes,
comes
sir.
in that group?
Asset and expense.
Asset and expenses.
Very nice, very nice for that prompt and rapid answer. Very good. And who will be in the credit group? Always their increase will be credited.
Income and liability.
Very nice.
Income and
Income. Very good.
liabilities
Correct.
and income.
Yes. This is the way we are teaching. We teach you by some logical explanation. Everything you learn will be with a reasoning. ಆವಾಗ ಯಾವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆನಪಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. Are we clear on that part?
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ರೀಸನಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಬೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ನೋ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕಿಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕಿಡ್ and one day he saw someone in the hotel. He sprinkled some water on the oil. ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಬಿಸಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅದು ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಚಳ್ 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 ಶಬ್ದ ಕೇಳಿ. ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದೇ ತರ ಅವನು ನೀರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಬಿಸಾಕಿದ್ರೆ will it be safe?
No.
ಅದು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ನು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ತೆಗೆದು ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ತೆಗೆದು ಬಿಸಾಕಿ ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. It is not safe and it will be a problematic thing also, right?
Yes, sir.
So that kid must be explained. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾಕೆ ಹಾಗೆ
A
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು
lot of
ಅಂತ.
disturbance, sir.
Yes, I can also hear it. The only way I can settle it is by muting everyone's audio. That's the only way. Sorry for that. Mute. I have to make sure that I don't mute myself. Okay, everyone is muted now.
Audible not.
I'm not audible.
Audible, sir.
I'm audible, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Okay. So the way we teach is we go by the basics and explain them. ಆ ಹುಡುಗನಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ ನೀರ್ ಬಿಸಾಕಿದ್ಯ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನೀನ್ ಅದ್ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. The same way when it comes to accounting, for example, whenever we have any document, we look at it correctly. Okay, we look at it correctly, and only if we do not need it, and after making the second confirmation, we strike it off by using a pen. Whenever we have to make any corrections, what we do is we use a whitener and do it.
Yes, sir.
If there is a big mistake, we take a reprint.
Yes, sir.
We don't to use the whole whitener for the whole page and write on it again, right?
Yes, yes.
So these are some basic learning which we should know in the accounting when we are working in an office. When it comes to accounting, we have to take backup of our file on a daily basis when we don't have any online backup. Why? Because if you lose your data, you have an online backup. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And when you're working in Excel, you need to know the shortcuts also, because using the mouse is the slowest way of working. So our teaching method is based on making you more efficient, more fast. And whenever we do something, we explain the reasons of it. That is the main thing I wanted to convey you. Are we clear on that part?
Yes, sir.
Our teaching method is meant to bring out the best from you. Next is our training areas. What are the areas we teach? We will learn about this in the following slide, which I have mentioned there. Next, the third thing is our dedicated teachers. Each one of us at MCJ are here for you. Our purpose is not to make money. Our purpose is to share education. Value addition. We want value addition in you. Whatever you are, it is not you. You can be better than whatever you are. How? By improving yourself. You have to improve your knowledge. You have to improve your personality. You have to change your thought process. Small changes are required in you. We will guide you in these things. With bringing these small changes, you can see a big difference in your earning, in the respect you get also. Okay. And the recruitment process. How will you be offered a good job? We have our own mobile app. In that, we will inform you whenever we have a job requirement. You can instantly get that information on your device. These are the benefits which we have. I can also show you our website. See, look at the study material which our promoter has developed. Mr. Manjunath has put his time for the best that he can give to you. See, this is our website. I have directly come to the courses, and I'm showing you the courses. See how beautifully chapter wise, subject wise it has been divided. Basic accounting, Tally Foundation, basic and advanced Excel, payroll and salary statement, income tax and TDS computation, GST computation, and its filing. So each subject has subtopics. Each subject has subtopics, and these subtopics have theory part. This first box is given for the theory part. You can open that theory part and you can get to know what the trainers are explaining you. See, with pictures, with explanation, with examples, each things are explained to you to make sure that you understand it clearly. And then you have the practical questions also based on the industrial situations which we have, based on our learnings which we have. We have drafted these question papers so that you can understand the concept much more clearer. This page isn't loading. Let me try with other one. Yes. These are the practical questions you have. We have practice questions. We have test questions. We do frequent tests to look after how good you are doing. I will talk about the assessment evaluation which we do in the end of this session, so that you can know how we will look that you are going to be the best. We will take care of that also. Next, going ahead with this slide. So recruitment, job placement, everything we are taking care of. Right from you joining us, we'll teach you the theoretical part, practical part, the changes you have to bring in yourself, how to face an interview, what should you talk, what should you not talk, and also the recruitment, getting a job also. Currently, we are good at providing a job in Bengaluru because that is our place of business. Further, we are moving out of Bangalore also and looking at the contacts which we can grow over a period of time. Also, we are getting up job opportunities from abroad also. We are looking at that options also. We are getting into it. When we start, we will inform you about getting job opportunities abroad also. Currently, it is not available, but later on, we might get this opportunity based on our contacts. So look at the progress you can make. Okay. Next thing is, what is our setup? How are we different from others? This thing also you should know, because while joining, it will be a wrong from our part if we don't tell why we are different from others. What sets us apart is the thing you should know. Training, as you saw, the training materials which we have with you. And also one more thing, sorry, I am skipping back. See, along with these practical questions, the next part is the video part. Previous video recording will be shared with you. You will be able to look back whatever you have studied so that you can recall and repeat your learning. Isn't that great?
Yes, sir.
During our college days, if our lecturer explained us something in the class, will we get that recording on the next day?
No.
But here you get that. You will get the recording of the classes. Whatever online classes we have, whatever recordings we have, we share it with you so that you can revise, you can recall your learnings. Isn't that great? So this training part you have understood. I have explained it to you in detail as much as I could. So these are the things which we give you. Placement part also I explained you. Isn't it? You will get a good job opportunity in the contacts we have. So your placement will be paying you a good salary. What is the important factor? What are the important factors for a good training and placement is faculty. We have a good faculty. As I know this thing, I can confidently say, good students. I know that you are the good students, and a good student must also have willingness to be the best.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes,
If you
sir.
want to catch a ball, you have to open up your hands.
Yes, sir.
Only then you can catch a ball.
Yes.
And if you want to grow and be the best, you have to open up yourself. You have to change some habits. You have to change some way of learning. You have to change the way you talk. All those things, we will be happy to guide you, and you should be open up yourself to understand and practice those things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We will make sure that you are into it, because we have planned in such a way that you will be the best. No other alternative. But that from within energy should come from your side. That's the main part that we need. Efforts must be from your side. Okay.
Yes.
Now comes the main part. Fees. How much are you spending? You know the courses. There are 3 levels of courses: junior, executive, and senior accounting training course. Each has its set fees. You know the syllabus also, because the brochures are shared with you. Look at the fees. Look at that fees which we are charging, and look at the quantum of training we are giving to you. You can compare it with other training institute also. Look how much they are charging. Look how we are charging. Our motive is not. Sorry, I feel some weather disturbances, so let me sort it out. Okay, one weather sorted out. Another, there is a heavy rainfall somewhere. Yes, rainfall also sorted. Next, there is some thunderstorms happening somewhere.
Voice is
That one
not
also. My voice, sir. Who's my voice is not audible, sir?
Audible, sir.
Yes.
Continue.
I was trying to mute everyone's audio. That's why I was talking slowly, so that I can know. I could explain you that I was trying to settle down the weather. Turmoil is happening, up and down happening in the weather. Okay, are we clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Okay. See, the fees which you pay is for a period of 2 months or 3 months. 15,000, 21,000, or 30,000, which you pay for the offline course. For online course, it is some 3,000 less than that. So for these courses, whatever you are paying, you can recover it within a month or 2. That's it. The pay you will get from working with our training is much more than if you join directly to the work without these basic knowledge. You can learn this basic knowledge in 2-3 years when you're working. But that 2-3 years of learning, you can get it immediately in 2-3 months. How? With the training modules we have prepared. We will guide you, we will explain you, we will look how we are growing, and we will assist you in your improvement. I can give you some examples, not examples, I can give you some facts. A person who was working in an admin job, who was getting a pay of 21,000, immediately after our training got a job placement. They got a job placement in the commerce field. They were doing admin work, desk job. They were doing the desk job. They got a commerce work in the field of accounting with a pay of 26,000. Look at the changes that happened in them because of the training. They did not have very strong basic knowledge, but still. Okay, one more, sorry for the interruption. I see some background noise. Mr. Salahuddin, I hear some background sounds happening. Sorry to inform you. Can you please mute when you're not talking, sir? Thank you, sir. Please mute your audio. Yes. Please mute your audio, everyone, in case you're not talking. That will help yourself, us, and everyone, right? Okay, thank you for that. Now coming back to what we were going through. See, that person of getting, that girl who was getting 21,000 salary as admin got into a commerce work and got a salary of 26,000. Isn't that great? Isn't that something which will help her to be happy for the long period of time?
Yes, sir.
The same way, there was a person who was working. He was getting a good pay of 30,000 per month. Isn't 30,000 a very good salary?
It's good.
But he felt that something was missing in him and he became part of MCJ. After being part of MCJ, after getting trained, within a short span of time, he completed his course within a short period of time because he knew the subject and he understood everything neatly. He asked all his doubts, clarified all the subject doubts, and he entered a new job with 42,000 pay. 30,000 to 42,000. Look at the difference that he is getting. 12,000 increment in his pay. Isn't that great?
Yes, sir.
How?
Salary
With
increase.
correct, yes, how? With correct
By his
training,
effort.
correct placement, and correct efforts by that person.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
So all ends up to your efforts.
Yes, sir.
So how to be the best is my next slide, where I will explain you basically how you can be the best. First thing is, step one is you have to assess yourself. What is assess means? It means to evaluate or estimate what you have with you. Isn't it? When you are buying a
Hello,
coconut,
Pranav?
what do you do?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Kiran sir, 1 minute. Let
Yes.
Pranav should unmute his audio. It's disturbing.
Yes.
Pranav Pandey.
Hello.
Pranav, please unmute, mute your audio.
Hello.
Yes, I muted, sir. Manjunath, sir.
Okay, okay, fine.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, hello, Sai.
Mute your voice.
You can't hear me? Sorry for that. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am audible, right?
Yes, sir. Background is.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, getting back to where I was, assess, you have to evaluate and you have to estimate what you are. For example, you are buying a coconut from a shop. What do you do normally? First thing you do. Any answer for that? Okay, no answer. I am disconnected. Sorry.
Cost we'll shake it and test it by beating it.
Yes. We will shake it and test it fast. Correct? Right? Yes, that's the right answer. When a remote is not working, what do we do?
Tone that
We pat it up, right? We do.
like this, yeah.
Yes. So that is called as assessing. You have to assess what is there inside, what is there to do at the best. So what you have to do now with yourself is, you need not pat yourself or you need not shake yourself to know. You have to assess from within. That questions which I asked earlier, look into those questions. Do I know everything? Is it sufficient for my work? Can I ask for a higher pay with this knowledge? Are the questions you should ask. If you want to improve, you have to start by setting a baseline. You have to know what you are. Write it down. It's a good habit to write down whatever qualities you have, good qualities you have in you. I would appreciate, I will be happy if any student could say me those things in tomorrow's class. We will have a, timing session, all those things I will explain in the end. We will have some good time every day where we can assess ourselves. Okay. I want you to open up yourself so that you can be the best. Will you start doing that?
Yes, sir.
All the trainers at MCJ will assist you in that. You should be open. If any trainer is not asking about those things, you can yourself say, sir, please ask me some questions. Sir, please let me know how I can improve my communication. All those things should come out from you. So what is the first step I wrote is find the baseline. What is the meaning of baseline? You should know where you started from. You eಲ್ಲಿಂದ start ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಂತ. We are developing a marks card. We are developing a evaluation progress card where we will note down what things you are good in and what things you have to improve. Why? Over the period of time, you should know what improvement you have got. You should be happy about those things, right? So first thing, write it down in your book, please. Evaluate yourself. Set a baseline. Know what you are is the first thing you have to do. Second thing you have to do is self-evaluation and external assessment. You can ask yourself, first thing, setting the baseline, you have to ask yourself and you have to ask others also. You can ask your mother, you can ask your father. How am I? How do you feel I am? Am I organized? Do I keep my things in place? Do I study in time? is the things you can ask yourself. You can ask others also. If you have a good friend, you can ask that person also. Is my communication clear? Whatever I am saying, are you able to understand? You can ask those things. The third step for assessing is set measurable goals. You have to set goals which you can achieve. You, being a good athlete, can set a goal. It's not good to set a goal that I will trek the Mount Everest at the first go itself. Can you do that? If you're good at swimming, you can't say that I will participate and get a first prize in the national level swimming competition. Is it possible? Set some goals which you can achieve on a short-term basis, so that you can reach at the bigger goals. Is the first thing you have to do. It is to be done on a daily basis. Each day you have to assess yourself. Don't you assess your mobile charge every time you see your mobile charge kammi agideya, charge madbeka? Do you do that every day?
Yes, sir.
Disconnected. Sorry.
No, sir. It's
Okay, I'm
there.
connected. Huh? Okay, I'm not getting
Yes,
any
sir.
answers. Okay, you're bored, I guess, with my session. Huh? Sorry for that. Huh?
No, sir. No boring.
Not boring. Okay, thank you for that.
Interesting.
Yes. See, one student whose audio background is not disturbing can give me some answer, because it will help me to continue.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, you can continue. Whoever is talking, I'm not able to get your name. Can you let me know your name? What's your name? Who is talking with me right now?
Ashwini, sir.
Yes, Ashwini, you can talk with me since your audio background is clear. Yes. Now, the first thing you have to do, assess yourself. Assess daily basis. See if you are improved than yesterday in the morning. Then you have to evaluate yourself. I want to read 2 pages today. Read it. Your reading will help you to learn also. Then you have to set measurable goals. What is my measurable goal? My goal is to learn a new accounting software. I have set it. I've done it also. I'm happy. I put a big tick in front of that. So assess yourself and set and reach those goals. Next thing is to execute. After you assess, ega mobile pat hodda nanತರ mobile alla remote. If after hitting that remote you get to know that battery is not working, what do?
I will change the battery.
Change the battery is the thing you do. So execute it. When you find that my communication is not good, my English is not good, ask some trainer, ask a good person, what can I do to improve my communication? If you're not good in your computer skills, you do not know typing, ask someone who knows typing, how can I improve my typing skills? These are the things you have to do. Step 1 for that is learn why are you doing it. Also in practical things, you have to learn. Step 1, I'm talking about practical things. When you are learning something, you have to learn why you're doing it. Okay, like I gave some examples in previously. You should execute it by knowing why you're doing it. Only then you will remember it. 4 pillars of accounting. I told it to you by giving some examples. I explained why it is easy to understand. So by knowing the reason, you can remember also easily, right? You can connect those dots and understand the facts easily. Then you have to resolve the conflicts. Do you know what conflicts happens in us when we are starting a new habit? For example, if we want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, first day we will get up, second day, third day, fourth day.
No.
That laugh in you shows that all of us do the same thing, right?
Yes, sir.
I am also a human being. Every one of us are a human being. We have conflict with ourselves. ನಮ್ಮ ಒಳ್ಳೆತನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಏನೋ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಬಟ್ ಐ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಮ್ ಡೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಕಾನ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಯು ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಷನ್. ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಯು ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ learnings. Will make you learn some basic requirements which you have to do. This is the only way you can improve. If I want to catch a ball and I'm not able to open my hand, we will help you to open those hands and explain you how to catch that ball. But your efforts also is required in this journey. Okay.
Yes, sir.
ಇದನ್ನ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫೈನಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ನಿಮ್ದೇ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಹೇಗಂತ ಕಲ್ಸ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕುಡಿಯೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ದೇ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ಮೈಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ನಾಲೆಜ್, ಜ್ಞಾನ ನಿಮ್ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೀರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ದಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಟು ಯು. ಓಕೆ.
Yes, sir.
You should be like a sponge, absorbing all the water that is around it. You should ask for more water also. ನೀವು ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ. That will improve you a lot. And the final part that you have to do in the execution is hold yourself accountable. ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದೇ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಫೈನಲಿ. You, after spending your 2-3 months being along with us, if you could not be the best you could be, the main thing that will be there is you should hold yourself accountable. ನಾನೇ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನೇ ನನ್ನ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಲಿಲ್ಲ. Stop using your social media when you are in this training part. When we go to our religious place, like we go to our religious place where we pray, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. I practice it. Why? Because it is a place where we meditate upon. We look upon for the best which we can bring out of us. We do not want any diversions happening. The same way, I request you to stop using your social media for those 2-3 months. Use it. If you are working, you want it, use it. But for fun, entertainment purpose, stop it. ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಾ, ಈ 2-3 ತಿಂಗಳು ನೀವು ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್. I assure you this. For this 2-3 months, if you stop using the social media which you use daily basis, looking at the videos, swiping it up, swiping it down, wasting your time in that, if you stop it doing in these 2-3 months, lifelong in your future you can be happy. Why? Knowledge becomes part of you, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That social media knowledge, is it helping you to earn salary?
No, sir.
But the training which we give you will help you to earn salary. So make a habit of learning what we are giving you or spending your time positively in something good. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Now the last thing that comes with this is starting to practice. You know how to assess yourself, you know how to execute by holding yourself accountable. And now comes the practice part. You have to be happy with what you are doing. Be happy with what you are now. Don't feel sorry that ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟೊರೆಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಾಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲಿಬಹುದಿತ್ತು. I could have learned and been a good person. Now I missed the opportunity of earning this much. Yes, be happy whatever you did till now and be happy that you are getting into this training course. Why? Because it will open up your doors of success. Why? Because you're opening up yourself, you're opening up your hand, you're opening up your thoughts, you're opening up to new knowledge. So be happy with what you're doing and continue doing that, whatever gives you happiness. Next, start with small adjustments. You have to adjust a bit. What you have to adjust? Like the social media I told, stop using it. For how many months? 2-3 months. That's it. That's it. Take it as like a big resolution you're making. Take it as a life-changing decision you're taking. It will change your career. It will change your knowledge and put you in a very great height. Okay. So start with small changes of changing your sleeping, awake habits. Use your time wisely. Learn whatever is explained to you. Revise those learnings. Have a notebook. Write down those points which you have learned. All those things are required, and make a journal. This is the very good part which helps you to assess. See, I want each one of you to start a habit of writing things when you are learning. This must be a practice when you are in MCJ. I do it from my past 11 years of experience. I am doing it on a daily basis. Every day I work, I write down whatever I worked on. I write down whatever new things I have learned. I write down my mistakes also. Why?
To correct that.
Yes, I have to correct it and I have to make sure that I won't repeat it. I also write down what improvement I should do from now onwards. That is a separate page which I keep. improvements to be done. Whenever I do that improvement, I put a tick and I be happy that I could improve on those things. My English, when I completed my education in English medium school, was so. It was like a butler English. We say it as here as a butler English. I came to home. Then after going, I found that there was a big Honda. In that Honda, I took my cycle and I fall down Tadum. Something like that. We wish to talk. It was not at all acceptable English. When we went to the corporate world, we got to know how beautiful their English is, how backward we are in learning. We could not practice it because of the environment around us. The education level was also very limited. But when we got the opportunity of learning, I did not leave even a single day. I practiced on a daily basis. That is a thing which we at MCJ want from you. All of the trainers at MCJ expect the best from you.
Yes, sir.
How you can do that? Start writing in a book. Things I have to improve. Point number 1, communication. Point number 2, talking when I get the opportunity. Things like that. Small things, you have to write it down. Start practicing it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And our training areas. We look into accounting. As I said, accounting, we explained you one basic thing which we wanted you to know. Finance, how to manage the finance, MIS reports. All the senior accounting training students will get the financing part also, where you know how to manage the funds also, how to prepare or generate those reports. Taxation, GST, income tax, all those things you will know. Excel, a very important software which you should know when you're working, because all the accounting, financing, taxation are routed through Excel. So Excel helps you to be excellent.
Yes, sir.
So learning this also will form part of your training. Along with this, we will teach you the skills you need. Not only the subject skills, non-subject skills also, soft skills. Do you know how to write a letter? Do you know how to prepare a CV? Do you know how to draft a mail? Do you know how to communicate? Do you know how to use your body gestures while you're talking? All those things we will train you. So look at the difference we are trying to bring in you. You are a good person right now. You will be the best person after this training. Not only in subject, practical learning, and also communication. And also confidence also will increase, because we will make you to give presentations. You have to explain whatever you have learned. You have to follow up with whatever assignments which we give you. All those things form part of our training. And with all of these efforts put in by us and put in by you, you can jump in numbers. After you start working, what is the important number that you have?
First, salary, money.
Yes, you can jump in numbers. Whatever salary, if you are getting any salary now, your salary will jump for sure. Why? Training, practice. It will be your habit and your salary will improve. And that salary will not be stagnant. It will jump once again, because you can start learning advanced things. Basics, if it is strong, advanced learning, you can do easily. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So you can catch big numbers. You will catch big numbers. Okay, you can catch big numbers and you will catch big numbers for sure. What should happen in this? We will provide all the trainings you need, all the materials you need, all the understandings you need for a good future in your career. You should put in your efforts. When these two things come together, you will be the
best.
That's it. Super. So with this, sir, I give a big thumbs up and cheers to each one of you for attending this session. I hope I could convey the energy, the type of involvement we need from you in this course. Wishing you all the very best for your future career and seeing big numbers coming in your payslip ahead. Thank you one and all for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm happy to be before each one of you right now. See, one thing I have to say.
Record voice.
Yes. Record.
Send me, sir.
Sorry, I didn't get you, sir.
They need the recorded video, sir.
Okay, you want the recorded video? Yes, that is the after part. I don't do that part. I have to. Yes, that will be done. Normally, it will be done to all the students by the counselors and the administrator will do it. I am not. Okay. Yes, regarding the session today, I want to know. See, some habits. Please write it down in your book, please. One thing I will end up this session by writing down some things. This is the important things which you should start practicing. I want you to be part of this, sir. See, start writing. About what? About myself means you here. It's not. Myself means you, not about me. Okay. Why do you write about yourself? So that you know what you are. Isn't it? Before you go to a competition, you should know if you are able to do it or not, right?
Yes, sir.
For example, there is a competition of running some 10 kilometers. If you are not able to run 10 kilometers, you should not participate in it.
Yes, sir.
If there is a competition of drinking 5 liters of water, something like that, it's not suggestible or advisable to anyone. Something like that, something which is beyond your expectation, you can't do it.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to grow upon some things, also you should write it. So, for example, if you want to run some, not running, let's talk about the profession itself. If you want to learn foreign taxation, for example, you want to learn about some other country's taxation. Look if you know Indian taxation first.
Yes.
Learning Indian taxation is important because by learning Indian taxation, you can learn any country taxation. That's for sure.
Okay.
Because of the vastness of the subject, the provisions, the rules, the court proceedings, it's a very, 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 very big subject. So understanding the Indian taxation automatically opens your world of learning any taxation.
Okay.
If you want to learn foreign accounting, learn Indian accounting first, Indian accounting standards.
Okay.
If you want to work abroad, first learn Indian accounting. Accounting rules is same all over the world.
Yes, sir.
Only the software will differ.
Yes, sir.
So first you should learn about yourself. It's not only about the technical. Technical matra alla, nimma soft skills. Soft skill andre ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಾ? Are you able to talk clearly? Are you able to communicate your ideas clearly? All those things. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. So communication. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನೀವು. I want this to be written by everyone.
Yes,
it's not
sir.
something like I'm mandated. ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು.
Yes, sir.
ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಾ? ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಶೂರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್.
Yes, sir.
Start 2-3 months ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Start it. It will help you.
Sir, we are writing down.
Very nice. No, some might not be writing down. I can feel it. That's why I'm saying it repeatedly. So communication ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Then writing skill ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. You should know how to write a mail, how to write a CV, how to prepare a letter. If you want to send a letter to the income tax department, how to do it? What letter starts from? To, from, ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, subject ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, basic things. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Next other things I can write about is soft skill. How to be a leader, how to communicate, all those things are there. How to be a leader, how to be a team person in the sense, how to, okay, emotional stability. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಅಗತ್ಯ. Sorry for getting disconnected. I am back. See, emotional stability is very much important. For example, when I was a child, I had a friend. We all of us were given some things to eat. In that, what did one boy do is, everyone was given chakuli and everyone was given mixture. So everyone were eating in their plate chakuli and mixture. My friend also got chakuli and mixture. Unfortunately, another friend came. He wanted to eat one more mixture. What he did? He picked it up and
Yes,
ate
sir.
it without asking. That my friend screamed like, "Nan chocolate tinbetta. He ate everything out of me." Ah." Is that the right way of saying something?
No.
He could have gone and asked for one more with that person who is serving. Say that that guy ate my chakuli. Can I get one more?
Yes.
This example is given for the childhood days, but now it comes to profession. We must be able to convey our thoughts also. If we are finding some work difficult, we should do it we should say it in a very polite manner. Sir, I
Yes, sir.
find that I am added up with many responsibilities. Can you please give me a subordinate? Can you please help me in this thing? Some things which you should learn, we will train you, but you should write it down first. Because
Yes.
when you have something to improve, you can say, sir, I don't know how to say these things. Can you help me with this? Wow. Isn't that very good?
Yes, sir.
So these things should come in your journal. And in that journal, you should write the daily activity also. Whatever you have learned. What you learned. What mistakes you should not repeat. And your plans to improve. All these things should form part. This will help you a lot in the long term. Next habit I want you to do is being punctual. What's the meaning of punctual?
Prompt, I think.
Yes, very nice. Timely. If the meeting is set at 7 o'clock, what time you should join?
Before 7, like before 5 minutes.
Yes, 5 minutes before is a good time. From tomorrow onwards, whoever are joining this online class, your joining time
7
is 6:55.
Sir, video disconnected.
My video.
Now it came. Yes, sir.
Now it came, right? I'm not able to share my screen. Someone else became the admin. Ashwini became the admin right now, I guess. No,
No,
someone
sir.
else is that.
I'm
Reclaim.
not doing anything.
Okay, no, you did not do. Automatically Zoom will do. Since I'm leaving and joining again, it thought that I am not the main person. So it made someone else the main person. Now I got it back.
Okay.
This will stop other share screen. Yes. Is my screen visible? So you should join from 6:55 to 7 o'clock. That's the only time I am allowing because attendance. From tomorrow I will start with attendance. Why this attendance? I will be assessing online class. I will be assessing how prompt you are. ನಾನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಖಾಲಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೂ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಬಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಎ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ if we find a student has received 95 and above ಅಥವಾ 80 and above ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಷ್ಟಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೇಲ್ ಬಂದವರಿಗೆ we will help you join big firms where you get good job opportunity because you have good qualities with you.
Yes, sir.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಿದೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ we will place you automatically in good place. Hagagi, make sure that you are the best from now itself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the two things which you should start from daily basis. Other things we will update on you. Yes. Now, sorry, I borrowed some 2 minutes extra from you. Sorry for the extra time. Yes. Now I want to go ahead and talk with you. What are the things you learned? That is the first thing you have to let me know. Ian kaltidri ivattu. Is there anything additional which you learned today?
4 pillars of accounting.
Sorry.
4 pillars of accounting.
Yes, Vinita, very right. You said you learned the 4 pillars of accounting. Yes. Have you understood is the second point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Are you able to recall that which you have learned? Are you able to recall? If I ask any question on that, are you able to answer it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, have you written it down when I was explaining?
Yeah, I written, sir.
Very nice. See, when your answer is positive for each of these positive questions, you are going on the positive side, right?
Yes. Sir, one question I have.
Yes, sure.
Give me a strong answer for debit and credit note.
Strong answer for debit is whenever there is a positive thing happening in the business.
Okay.
For the betterment of business.
Okay.
You can say it is an asset.
Yes.
Whichever is used for a long term, it's benefit. Whenever we are getting any benefit,
okay,
we say it as an asset. Benefit can be, income is also a benefit, but how do I put in a correct word? Term? Okay. Those things which help the business to grow, remaining as a part of business, and those things which are required for the running business is called as a debit always. Normally debit is for the credit also helps on that. Yes, thank you for that question. I will note it down. My notebook is open here.
Okay.
Very good. Are you joining the online classes, Vinita?
Yes, sir.
So we'll be happy to answer it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Strong
Okay,
meaning for debit and credit. Simple words I can say is a increase in the value of asset.
Simple words also.
Yeah, increase in the value of asset or an expenditure, whichever is done for the favor of the business, is called as an debit. And whenever there is an income earned, or whenever there is a liability created, it will be a credit.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, I'm happy with these questions. Very nice. So this is one more point which I can add up. I'll write down your name also, because in today's session, see, many of you have asked a question. So some questions which opens up my learning also will be helpful. Okay. Yes. So these are the important things. Very nice, Vinita. I'm happy conversing with you. Others, I want to know response from you.
Okay.
Mr. Arun Shetty, can I know how was the session today? Is there anything you learned today? Yes, whoever can talk with me. I don't want to spare my time calling your names. Ashwini, if you want to talk with me.
Yes, sir.
Ashwini, how was the session today? Anything new did you learn?
Yes, sir. Regarding basic accounting, yes.
Yes. Did it help you? Did the overall session, all the session, the entire session help you anyway?
Definitely, it will help us.
Yes. Will you? What changes will you bring from now onwards?
Practice, efforts.
Practice. Yes. You have to put those efforts and practice.
Your best, where we can also put our best, na sir, to get the best.
Yes, you said it right. Whenever you get an opportunity to be with the best person, don't miss that opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Will I be along with you for lifelong?
No, sir.
Will the trainers at MCG be there along with you lifelong?
No, sir.
No. So when you are at MCJ, when you have good trainers along with you, take the full advantage of them. Squeeze them.
Yes,
Just
sir.
like Vinita did right now. She tried to knock the doors where I don't have an answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do that thing. That will be very helpful for you, because you will know how to question also.
Yes, sir.
That's a very good skill you can grow up with, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll start writing from today onwards.
Yes. Yes. Very nice. Happy to know that.
Okay.
Yes. Anyone else? Deepa, can you talk with me, please?
Yes, sir. I am going to follow the habit of writing, sir.
Yes. Very nice. What you can write is, I can say one topic. For example, write about dog. You have to start writing about dog. Dog is a pet animal. It is friendly with, not like that. Every sentence must have dog in that. Dog is a pet animal. Dog is very friendly to us. we keep it, okay, dog need not be written in every sentence. You should write about dog in every sentence.
Yes, sir.
Why do we do this habit is your English language will improve.
Yes.
Saying is one part, writing is important.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It will improve your communication also. It will improve your language writing also. You can look at my diary. My English has improved over the years. Now I am able to write everything in a crisp and very explanative manner. I was writing long sentences earlier. Now short and to the point, precise. How? By writing practice I got. The same way I can communicate also with these habits.
Sir, and day by day,
Yes.
what can we write about ourselves, sir? What
We can
need
write-
to be done in the day-to-day activities or apart from that?
If you're working, you can write what time did you start your work from? What work did you do?
Okay.
What mail did you send? Or what work you completed? All those things you can write. If there is anything you learned while working, new thing you learned by your mistake or by some requirement, you should write that down. If there is any mistake, you should write that mistake and you should write a solution to that also.
Okay, sir.
These things.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you,
Anyone
sir.
else? Do you want to? Yes. Welcome. Please. Thank you. Thank you for your comments, sir. Anyone else? Please talk with me. You can leave the session if you don't want to talk, or if you are spoken already. I don't compel anyone to continue since the time is done. Yes, Mr. Pradesh, do you have anything to say?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir,
Mr. Pranav. Pranav.
yes. Sir, good
Yes.
evening, sir.
Good evening,
Sir,
Pranav.
sir, I have to attend your today lecture 15 to 30 minutes last session. Not
Okay.
joining at the 7 o'clock. But
Okay.
sir, I am learning few minutes. I have attended your seminar, but I get it much more because sir, I am coming from the Gujarat. So
Wow.
yes, sir. So
Wow.
my mother language is Gujarati, and I am
Okay.
doing the my education in Gujarati medium.
Oh,
But
okay.
I have completed my graduation English medium. So, but sir, I 100% I will try to improve my
Yes.
communication, sir. Uh,
Yes.
Sir, just I asking the one question, sir.
Yes, sure, sure.
In this I have attended seminar, but I have personally I have talked to you. It is not much many confusion for in my career. So how to
Okay.
talk to discuss with you
You
because
want to
it is
discuss
not
with
the
me?
right time, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. If you want to discuss with me, you can talk with the counselor who spoke with you. Whoever counselor is there,
Okay.
who sent you that message about today's meeting or who added you to this group, you can talk with them, get my number, and you can contact me.
Okay, sir, and how much your course fees, sir? There,
Course
because
fees is for junior level, executive level, final level, their courses. Brochure will be sent to you.
okay, sir, and
The course
sir,
fees for
and,
junior level is 15,000 if you come to the branch and study it. Where are you residing currently?
sir, I am staying at Gujarat, sir, Baroda, sir.
You are at Gujarat right now?
Yeah, sir. My born city.
Nice, nice. Happy to have you from there. In that case, you will be an online student. Your courses will be bit less than the offline course because you won't have that printed materials given to you.
Sir, but problem is, sir, last 3 to 4 months, I'll be jobless, sir. I am, yes,
See,
sir.
see, one thing. I am getting to know why you're what you're going to talk with me. See, if you are seeking for job, if you are finding for job, we will help you on that. Talk with the counselor. They will guide you in each and everything. They have good contacts. They know who requires a job. First get trained, then search for the job. Okay?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. Because,
Yes,
sir,
yes.
my age is 40 years around, sir.
Okay, it's
So
okay. See,
sir, and
we
I
have.
heard, sir, I have
Yes,
lack
yes.
of confidence, sir. I have not confidence, sir.
Sir, every one of us have a confidence in us. What happens is it is scattered. It is scattered all over. It is not at one place. We have to bring back that confidence. We will help you in bringing that back. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Definitely,
Have
sir.
trust in yourself. Have trust in yourself and have trust in the trainer also. Immediately you will start getting that confidence.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Do what is correct. It will help you a lot.
Okay, okay, sir.
I
Thank you,
can
sir.
give you one example. There is a person who qualified as a chartered accountant at the age of 55. He started at 60 years. He became chartered accountant.
Yes, sir. It's nice, sir. Yes, sir.
There is a person who was aged 50 years. He wanted to work even after that. He continued, he learned, and he continued working. It is possible at any age, sir. Doesn't matter.
No, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Understood.
Thank you, Pranav,
Okay,
for
sir.
your
Thank
words,
you,
sir.
sir. Okay,
Yes,
sir.
thank you. Did you share your number? See, everyone who is continuing, please share your number, contact number, and your name in the chat box, whichever is there here, so
Yeah,
that
we
we can
did.
contact you and add you. If you have not shared it, please add it.
We did it, sir.
Yes, thank you. For whoever who did not do it, please do it. Yes, anyone else who wants to talk with me, please talk with me. You can share
Sir,
me your
feeling
thoughts. You can-
great now, sir. You reached till Gujarat.
Yes, yes,
We
feeling
feel
great
it.
and feeling very appreciative about Mr. Pranav being joining us. See, one is age factor. We have a downside slope. When we turn up to 30 and plus, we start to go on the downside slope. We don't want to do some things which is difficult or which is asking more energy from us. Getting learned asks some energy from us. What is that? Commitment. We have to commit to that work, right?
Yes, sir.
We tend to not wanting to do it because it's a bit taking our time, and we don't it's like human nature, but being committed and continuing with that commitment throughout our life will help us to grow, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Sure.
We can be the best person which we want to be even at any age. Even if a person has started to get the eagerness of being the best at the age of 50 also, that person can be. Only thing is willingness should come from him. He should put in his efforts and he can be anything.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Sir.
Yes, nice. Yes, anyone else who wants to talk? Jyotika, I see your hand raised. I've seen it from past 15 minutes, but now I'm yes, yes, Jyotika. Anything you want to say? Yes, I see Darshan also. Darshan, please. Darshan, can you talk with me? Okay, Darshan quit that. Okay, anyone else who wants to share their thoughts? See, when you get an opportunity to talk, there was one student who said that I'm not comfortable with English. It's okay. Admit your mistakes, admit your shortcomings also. It's good. I can say one thing. If I have any shortcomings, I will tell it to you immediately. Why? Because it's nothing wrong. It's about myself. It's my character. And I'm not good at something, I can say. But don't say it like loudly and with the mic set. I am not able to communicate in something like that. Say it with the right person. If you're not able to talk, you should say, I am not able to communicate. I don't have that confidence. Yes, I see your hand raised.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Hi,
Good evening.
hi, sir. Yes.
My name is Sai, sir. I'm coming from Machilipatnam, sir, Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh. Very nice to have you here.
Yes, sir. I am pursuing MBA final year, sir.
Oh, very good.
I currently present 4th semester examination, sir.
Okay, very nice. Happy that you had created a bridge to connect yourself from your theoretical learning to the practical learning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one moment. I'm getting call from Manjunath, sir. Please excuse me. Sorry. Manjunath, hello. Hello. Okay, sorry. Sir was asking what's the status of the session today. Yes, Sai, please continue. Yes, I'm happy to have you here. See, it's a good thing. What do you want to work as in future? What do you see yourself as?
Sir, my goal is software side in the field, sir.
Software side?
Software side, finance side, sir.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Software side?
Software employee side.
Okay, software employee as what? As accountant?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's nice to have you here. Learn and ask your doubts, okay? When you start asking the doubts, it's like you're clearing up the filling blocks, blank blocks. When you're constructing the home, you build the bricks and place it tight near by near each blocks, right? Each block, so you place near by near so that the building will be strong. The same way, our learning also should be blocks which we place near by near. Any blank blocker will make your building fall down. So that's the way you have to keep yourself in a class. You have to ask all your doubts and you have to keep yourself updated with anything you want to learn. Can you do that, please, Sai, when you're in the classes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. And any doubts you have, please ask it. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, can you hear me, sir? No?
Yes, Darshan, I can hear you. Please.
Sir, is there any branches near Maratali, sir?
Maratali. I am, see one thing, I am not sure about how the Bangalore location is. 4 branches are there in Bangalore. I know that. One is the Malleshwaram, KL Purama, Tyagaraja Nagara, and Baswantagudi.
Baswantagudi, okay.
So you have to look in which is near Maratali. I am not sure. Sir.
Maratali is very near.
Sir, how many
Wait,
There is
first let
BTM
Ashwini.
layout.
Sir, it's in BTM, not,
Yeah, sorry, BTM, correct. BTM
not
is there.
Baswantagudi. Yes.
Baswantagudi is not there. Sorry. BTM layout it is.
Yes.
Okay, actually, I'm
for the
working
information.
right now. I'm working in company, sir, but not account finance related.
Okay.
So actually, I am from BCom background.
Okay.
So
What you're working as, sir?
As a admin guy, sir. Same. What
Okay.
you said.
See, when you're the admin and you want to be part of an accounting team, it's a very good opportunity actually, because you know how to communicate with people. First thing, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, you can understand the things when you are given those work. So getting into an accounting work will help you a lot in understanding the business basics, because you know everything about it in and out.
Yes, sir.
Accounting is generally those 4 pillars. That's it. Other parts which come is the technical learnings which you have to do, like the bank reconciliation statement. You need to know step-by-step procedure. Step 1, take the bank statement. Step 2, compare it with the transactions. All those things are learnable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
How many
Yes,
courses,
sir.
Sorry, Sai. Yes, Sai.
how many courses, sir, to your
3 types of courses are there. Levels of learning: basic level, inter level, and senior level. In that subjects, if you take 6 main subjects are there, and there are some other ancillary subjects, some 8-9 subjects in each group, which will help you to learn. Did you get the
how many
brochure?
months, sir? How many months?
2.5 to 3 months. It depends on what course you should choose. If you are in online, every day 2 hours classes only.
Okay, sir.
If you come to the branch, you can opt to the regular classes for 4 hours, and your course gets immediately completed. 1.5 months is sufficient. If you come to the branch.
Advanced Excel is there available, sir?
Sorry?
Advanced Excel is available, sir.
Advanced Excel is available, yes.
How many paid,
So,
sir?
sorry?
Amount? How many amounts, sir? Amount?
Sir, okay. Amount I'm not able to convey you immediately right now, because I am a trainer. I do not know the amount of that, sir. Can you talk to the counselor or the advisor, sir? Whoever sent you that message? Can you talk with them, sir? Mr. Sai? Mr. Sai?
Yes, sir.
Can you talk with the person who sent you the number? They know the fees. I do not know the fees, sir. I train the students, sir. Are you able to get me what I'm trying to say?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
I have noted
is there, sir?
Sorry?
Sir, in class between you said, sir, one admin guy has a place or job like that. So,
yes.
May I know what is his qualification, sir?
It's a girl, I guess, that admin person. Qualification, I'm not sure. I have to ask my advisor, Manjunath, Mr. Manjunath, sir, and let you know. I guess BCom might be their qualification. I'm not sure about it.
Okay, sir.
You
Okay,
can
I
talk
will
with
let.
Manjunath sir also. Do you have Manjunath sir's number?
No, sir. So some ma'am number I have. Banu
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Some.
You can talk with Dhanlakshmi ma'am. She will guide you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
With whoever you spoke, you can talk back with them. They will guide you.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Dhanush, Sai, both of you, I'm telling. Whoever spoke with you, with whomever you conversed, you can talk back with them. They will help you. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes, Sai, you wanted to say something?
Sir, I am MBA for finance and marketing, sir, but
yes.
Not idea tally and
yes, we will teach you those things. See, accounts, do you know accounts, sir?
Yes, sir. Okay,
if
sir.
you know accounts, sir, we will teach you tally also. That's the easy thing. If you know accounts, what is debit, what is credit, what to do debit, what to do credit, tally is just a software. That's it.
Graduation is a bigger computer, sir, but
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We will teach you. See, if graduation is not completed, you know accounts, right?
Yes, sir.
That is sufficient. Tally is just a software. It is just like a calculator. Do you know how to use a calculator?
Yes, sir.
And the same way, Tally is just like a calculator. If you know accounts, you can pass the entries by knowing the interface. Software you have to know. That's it. We will teach you. Step by step, we'll teach you. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Yes. Aarti, can you talk with me, please? How was today's session? What's your input? Anything you want to share with us?
No, sir. Today's session is good, sir.
Okay.
Today
What's
I
improvement? So, yes.
Today I learn 4 pillars of accounting, sir.
Yes. And what else changes will you bring in yourself? Is there any changes you want to see in yourself?
Yeah, sir. Actually, yeah. I want
Yes.
to write myself daily
Oh, you want to write
activity.
about yourself?
Yeah.
Very good. See, whatever you told in a very small tone. I want to write. See, that shows
Actually,
that.
sir, English
Okay, it's okay. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಒಂದ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕೊಡೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ವಿಚ್ ಎವರ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಕನ್ನಡ.
Okay, okay.
Whichever word you are not finding, you can say it in Kannada. I will help you to talk in English in that moment.
Okay, sir.
That's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, continue, please. You want to write about yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. It's a very good thing. Whatever you told in that small tone, it shows how willing you are to write about yourself. A person who writes about himself or herself will be the person who will be the best. Why? Enlightenment ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವಲ್ವಾ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. We will get those ideas when we know about ourselves. When we know what we are falling short, ಏನ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊರತೆ ಇದೆ, ಏನ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗಳಿಸೋಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದಾಗ. I will be able to connect with myself on a daily basis. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಆವಾಗ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ. Make sure that you don't share that whatever you have written about yourself, okay? It should not be an open book. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸುವಂತ ಬುಕ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ it is about your personal thoughts, your personal feelings also. When you put your personal words, keep it with yourself. You can keep that energy with yourself. Don't share it with others.
Okay.
Okay? Yes. Thank you for the words, Ashwini.
Okay,
Not
sir.
Ashwini, Aarti. Sorry. So, Aarti, which kind of course are you joining? Are you joining the offline course or the online course?
Offline course, sir.
Offline course. Which branch you have selected?
BTM layout.
Very nice. Very nice to have you here. We will be part of your training session. Happy to have a student like you. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Tomorrow online section time. What
Online
time
session is there? Yes, yes. At what time? 7 to 9. Every day it is 7 to 9, sir.
PM, sir?
Sorry?
Evening or after morning, sir?
Evening, sir. Evening 7 to 9.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Anyone else? I see a name called as Sujana VS. Can you talk with me, please? Then Jyotika, if you have not spoken with me, whoever hasn't spoken with me, can please talk.
So the session will continue tomorrow onwards, sir?
Which session, sir? Training session, sir?
Yeah, the training session, sir. In online
Training session. Yes, online training session. Our batch will start from tomorrow. We are going from ground zero, starting from the basics tomorrow, and we'll be teaching you all the syllabus which you have mentioned.
Okay. Because why I'm asking question means, sir, last week one day only we got that your ID and password, that Excel demo only.
Okay. Okay.
That next day onwards we didn't get that your links, sir.
Okay. You can send a message to the group person, to the person who sent you this message, that I want to join the course. That person will automatically add you to that group of MCJ. In case that person did not join the group, you can ask me it. Can you please note down my number? You can note down my number if you want it.
So please tell me, sir.
8
1 2 3
723
723
150.
150. Sir, can you repeat
Yes.
that number, sir?
8123 723 150.
Yes, I got it.
Yes. This number I am sharing just for your assistant purpose. When you are not added to that group, you can inform me. I will inform to the concerned person. But first, you should inform that concerned person itself. I can't do that adding to that group. Okay. I am just giving it for your reference, for your emergency. If you don't join to the group, you can call me and ask me to send you that message. That's it.
Chat box your number, sir.
Sorry.
Chat box your number, sir.
Okay. I am actually not allowed to share my number. Why I am sharing is to join the group. I can assist you. So if you can't reach them, you can reach me, and that's the reason I told. Okay. Okay. Yes. Anything else you want to share with me, please? Yes. Anyone else? Miss Sujana, I see your name here, but I could not speak with you. Jyotika, did you talk with me in the beginning itself? I spoke with you, right? Ashwini, did we talk?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Yes, Sujana. So anything you learned today? Did I talk with you?
Yes, sir.
Did I talk with you?
No, sir.
Okay. So yes. What did you learn today?
Types, debit, credit, sir.
Yes,
ಯಾವ
nice.
types ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
ಹೌದು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಏನಂತ ರೂಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆಯಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So from tomorrow onwards we will start learning. Offline course ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರಾ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರಾ?
ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್.
Okay, nice. So keep learning. Okay. ಹೇಳಿ ಇವಾಗ.
ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
Okay.
ಫೈನಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ.
Okay, good. Super. Okay, Sujna, we will meet then. Okay, in our sessions we will meet. Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Happy to have each one of you. See, pulled out some half an hour from you, na?
Sir.
Yes, I am able to hear you. Please talk with me.
Online course are preferred, sir.
Online course, sir? Yes, I can hear you. Can you please talk with me? Okay. In that note, I'm happy to be along with all you guys and learn something new. I also learned something. I know that I have to learn something, and I will write it down in my diary and learn it. Give me a simple explanation of what is debit and what is credit. Basically, if I want to say, I can say it is the two parts of an accounting entry. To balance the two balances, to balance the two sides, there is a debit and there is a credit. What is to be debited, what is to be credited? Both the assets, liability, all the income and expenditure might be either debited or credited. But a clear definition, I will look into that and explain. Is the thing I will write in my diary. Why? Yes. Why? Because yes, there might be some deep explanation which simply gives a correct explanation of what is debit and what is credit. I can go by the dictionary also. In dictionary, there will be debit and there will be credit, right?
Yes, sir.
I can go by the dictionary meaning also. But is there a accounting definition for that? I will look into that. And this is the new thing I have learned today. Likewise, each one of you must keep noting down whatever good things you have done. What's the advantage? I will tell you. Since you have stayed for 30 more minutes, so what's the advantage? You should know that one also. You can go back to the previous dates and see whatever you have learned over time. It is just like you are getting the recap. Small kids as we were, we know some rhymes, but we do not remember the words. But when we hear that, immediately we'll catch up that tune and we will sing along with others, right?
Yes, sir.
The same way we will be able to recall the day when we had Kiran sir's class. If you write today's learning and if you write whatever you learned, you will immediately remember, oh, I remember that day I asked this question. Wow. You can recall and you can stay connected with the knowledge you have gained. That's
What
the
is the
advantage of
golden
learning.
rules, sir?
Sorry?
What is the golden rules?
Golden rules of what? Accounting? Golden rules of accounting, you're asking?
Yes, sir.
Golden rules of accounting are divided into 3 parts, which we know from our graduation studies: real account, personal account, nominal account. You are asking me that?
Yes, sir.
That is the difficult way of learning. What we learned today is simple way: assets, liabilities, income, expenditure. Okay. Assets and expenditure always must be debited when the value of it is increasing. Liabilities and income must be credited when their value is increasing. That is the rule. Based on that rule, we are going to do our accounting work. You will learn it in the class side. Okay.
Okay,
I will
sir.
explain you. I will explain it to you and each one of you again
Sir.
in the class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay then. So let's sign off from this meeting. We'll meet back again whenever we get a chance to meet. If you are in the online course, online course, you are welcome to the session. And if you are in the offline course also, you are welcome to the session. And happy to have each one of you in this MCJ training center. Okay. So thank you everyone. Thank you for the time. Thank you for your patience.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night,
Good night.
sir.
Start talking, okay? Start talking. Don't miss the opportunity. Talk when you get an opportunity.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Okay.
Super.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Thanks.
Good night. Good night.
Sir,
Yes, fine. Thank you. Thank you.
any idea in derivatives marketing?
No, sir. I have idea in derivatives marketing, but we don't train those things, sir. We are meant for accounting, taxation, and related things only, sir.
Okay.
This is for job related, sir. Profession related, stock trading, futures and options, F&O, all those things we have an idea, but we don't train it here, sir. Sorry
Okay,
for that, sir. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. Thank you everyone for the time. Okay. Bye.